Like I said, back in my day, burn down the house would be really bad. Try to do this. Let's do this. Let's actually just try and steal something here. Decadent Dragon. Give me a good game. I don't think it's a good game yet, but okay, they've had enough. But yeah, we've tortured them enough with it. Ladies and gentle mages, welcome back to another episode of ManaMan, and today's juicer is going to be Grixis Dragons. It's Tarkir season, like what can I say? I'm going to be doing a bunch of different dragon stuff here, but I think that Grixis Dragons, in my humble opinion, is a little bit better than like the Dimir Dragons that you kind of see sometimes. Obviously, we are running the, like that Grixis core. We do have a Caustic Exhale. We've got Dispelling Exhale, and then you have like, obviously the river region for later in the game. But why do we have red? Well, in my opinion, like red is just like all the things you could ever really need. I don't know if people are running this, but we would be making Nicole Bolas very, very proud. You do have access to the Decadent Dragon, which I think is just hilarious. This card is one of those cards where I'm like, man, when this first was released, I was like, I really wish this card had like an actual home. Because at the time, it just kind of didn't. There's just no way around it, but now we do. So you will notice this is more of like a mid-rangey deck. It's not really like an aggro. It's not really Control E. It's definitely like firmly mid-range because you do have to commit to the board. There are certain times where you do want to commit to the board and say like turn 3, you drop like a Sarkhan, a Frostcliff Siege, which gives Trample and Haste, which is another reason why we are running red. But there's just so many different like weird play lines because sometimes you want to like not play anything and then hold up at like an exhale or a 3 steps ahead even. Sometimes you do want to just like really slam down on the board and really go for it and just go for the Dracosaur, tap out for the Dragonhawk, tap out for the region, etc, etc. But nevertheless, I mean, this is just like a solid little deck here. I should be probably running Cavern of Souls. The only reason why I'm not running Cavern of Souls or like a Maelstrom of the Dragon or whatever the hell that one card is because the mana is so restrictive. You do need double blue on the 3 steps ahead to cast it as a counter. You do need black for here. You do need red for here. You need double red for the Decadent Dragon, double red for Magmatic Hellkite. So for those reasons, I'm just going to hold still on the Cavern of Souls. I mean, it does kind of suck sometimes, but one singular swamp with, of course, the Dragon Eye, just in case they do have something like that. But that's the reason I'm not, in case you're wondering. Other than that, I mean, everything's pretty good. And another reason we are going in for red, you'll notice the Baloth. I think it's just such a good card because we have such a weak matchup versus Pixie that I think you do want to just have at least a couple, even though you can't really hard cast it, which is kind of weird. You can always discard it later with 3 steps ahead in case you do, but you do have access to a Braid. A Braid is pretty damn nice versus the Core Steel Cutter decks here, and then Dreams of Steel and Oil can help get rid of it before it ever hits the battlefield. But red is very, very nice to splash into the Dimir, so I think Grixis Dragons is probably just the move, just to be honest. So I want to give a special shout out to the Mana Rocks. The Mana Rocks are the patrons and the YouTube channel members. They do help out the channel financially, which is the lifeblood of the channel, to be completely honest with you. Would not be making content if it was not for these fine Mana Rocks here. So just being honest with you, thank you so much, and I'm always going to give you your due diligence because there is none of this without them, and I'm being super serious. If I didn't have any patrons, I would not be making content because my channel is very small, a lot of grinding. Still, hey, I love the game, so that's why I'm here, and that's why I'm here as well. Thank you so much to the Mana Rocks. But do just keep in mind that only you can help protect the ether with me, so make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this. Without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Zwolf, hello. Kind of reminds me of wasn't there a wolf called Zerulf? It's like a Gargari 3-drop. I could just be tripping right now. I don't think I am though. Nevertheless, go ahead and set up our lands here. Looking pretty decent. I'm not exactly sure what we need. Caustic Exhale. Man, if they don't have a turn 1 play, but they are playing green, so let's keep it. Green usually has creatures, so that could come in handy. Do we drop down Sarkhan? That's always the question when you're playing like half creatures, half counters. Do you drop down the Sarkhan? I'm gonna lean on yes. What would be pull the dragon, and then we can go for Caustic Exhale. I mean, it's okay. Can't go for the Exhale though. It feels weird because again, we have like Regent, which is creature, sorcery, speed. Okay, and then we also have like Decadent Dragon and stuff like that, which you can use for expensive taste. So this deck does play a little bit awkwardly sometimes. I guess we just behold the dragon. Yeah, let's just go ahead and kill this. Let's just set him back a little bit. We could go for the region itself, but these do not work like the whatchamacallits. The adventures, excuse me. It's kind of lost in thought here. So again, we're in that other kind of like conundrum here, where I don't really want to drop down a creature. Well, right now we don't even have the option, but I think if worst case scenario, if they drop something, we counter it. If they don't, then we go for expensive taste. What the hell is this? Beginning of combat on your turn. This has reach too, so I think I do just counter this. Let's not be fancy here, right? Let's not be fancy. Let's just counter it. Ooh, I love this card so much. Big fan of this card. Frostcliff Siege. Big fan. Ooh, may I just take the time to set this up? It is close. Let me think about it. Let's just drop the Decadent Dragon instead. I changed my mind. It is always I screwed up there, but that's always the conundrum about this deck. Like, do you commit to the board, or do you hold up like your counters and stuff like that? I realistically just can't see anything too scary that they drop here. I mean, I know they're a big creature deck, but like I'm thinking about like 5 drops. What could they drop here? I guess Bonehorde Dragazor, the card that I'm running, but I mean, that's not too bad. Yeah, it's not too bad here. They call out Dinosaur, which is interesting. At this point, I'm not really looking to sweep the board. Let's just go for this. So the Frostcliff Siege is looking a little weird, but I mean, worst case scenario, if you can play it early, you go for the haste. Later, then you just start drawing cards off of your flyers. So like, this card is just never dead. It never feels bad, I can tell you that. Back in the day, back in my day, Red had burned down the house. Don't think they have that right now. Yeah, I don't really like this though. 4-drop. That's a little annoying, right? I don't like that. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. I guess we're gonna go for the Frostcliff Siege. Give them trample and haste. Nah, not really. Let's just do this. Double swing. If they trade, and then we at least get to draw off the siege, and hopefully we get into an untapped land so that I can hold up 3 steps ahead. That would be the ideal move here. It's alright. Maybe, I don't know. Is it? I mean, they could just go for a dinosaur, and then I don't really care about this anyway. I'm trying to draw so that I can maybe just drop down a regent and bounce their big creature back. That seems okay. Spinner of Souls. Okay, this has got reach. Obviously, it's a spider. Most spiders do. But we just have Invasion of Tarkir, so I mean... yeah, let's not keep them waiting too long here. The only question is, what do we do here? I mean, they do have this Lumbering World wagon thingy. I guess we'll do... it doesn't really matter too much. I could actually... hold on, I could actually just hit their face. No, let's not do that. Kind of a weird spot here, because obviously Invasion of Tarkir has 5 counter thingies. 5 counter thingies. Don't really want to swing in on you, though. I kind of want to just draw with the siege. So we're going to ignore you. Plus, they're already down to 4. Magnetic Hellkite. Pretty unfortunate. I can't play anything, but I can hold up counter magic, or I can go for expensive taste, the other side of the dragon here. So if they do drop down like a Voltborn Tyrant, I don't have to worry about it. Okay, we are good. Grixis Dragons takes it. Alright, looks pretty good. I'm just going to keep it. Invasion, Siege into a region, and that seems pretty good. I doubt that we're going to be able to get big enough creatures to go for the Scavenger Regent, so it's like Massacre, Meat and Cook Massacre type of ability. Usually they're going to get pretty big, and that's just not going to work. That's okay. Sarkhan. Got a green counterspell here. No, close. A green instant. Looks pretty good. Could get a little bit of deja vu if they go in for a Llanowar Elf. This, I think they probably should have. Oh, maybe they're. Oh, they missed a land drop. Yeah, I was gonna say, why would they keep this? I mean, my deck is nothing but flying creatures, basically. So, but that makes sense if they're trying to draw into their 3rd land. Okay. Well, that is unfortunate for you, my friend. Yeah, I think we're just going to go in for the Frost Cliff Siege. There's no way they want to see this. Alright. Yeah, well, it is tempting. It is tempting, but... Ooh, I don't know. Actually, you know what? Maybe I just draw. 'Cause I don't really have a whole lot of hasty things here. You know, let's draw. Let's get crazy. Okay, all of that, it didn't really even matter. Okay, whatever. 'Tis fine, 'tis fine. Two paw patches. See what you got. I got a Caustic Exhale. Don't really want to see this though. Don't really want to see this. This is a little spooky for me. Dispelling Exhale. This does get worse as the game goes on, but you know, I don't control Swamp. Oh, gotta be careful there. So if we do want to drop down the Regent here, do we want to drop down the Regent, or do we want to hold up Exhale after a Tarkir? I think not. I think it is close, man. It is close. I think we're just going to drop down the Scavenger Regent, though. Okay. I would really like to be able to hold up Counter Magic, but like I said, back in my day, I'd have to worry about burn down the house. But these creatures are pretty big. Yeah, okay. The only nice thing is here they obviously have to discard a card with the Regent. Oh. Okay. Okay. I guess it's not really, yeah, I mean, okay, Bonehorde Dracosaur. Still in that same exact spot, though. Do we drop down the Dracosaur, but then we're left, we always have one less mana than the optimal, like, most perfect play ever? I'm gonna go for the invasion, man. We're gonna start working on this. So yeah, I'll show it to you. Hit you in your noggin. It is close, extremely close, but I think we're gonna swing into the invasion and then hold up the Exhale. I would like to get down the Defiant Thundermaw. We don't have a good enough clock to really do that. Now they have the Cavern of Souls, which really hurts the Exhale. Yeah, this is fine. Like, I don't know why they went for Avatar. Yeah, I'll just counter this, right? We'll just behold it again, whatever. They already see it, so there's no point in doing that. Why did they call Avatar if they have this? That's what I don't understand. Okay. Sarkon. Well, we're gonna get our Defiant Thundermaw here. Man, if we top deck into a land, we could pretty much put this game on ice, but it's okay. Let's go ahead and get our Defiant Thundermaw, which is absolutely sickening. Yeah, we're just gonna drop it, right? Still have a Caustic Exhale. Pass. Like I said, back in my day, burn down the house would be really bad. But I don't think in these colors can they... I'm just trying to think in standard. What can they do in these colors? They can go for this, which is not great, obviously. Interesting, worthy of note. Worthy of note that they do not just cast it as the creature. So they want to leave a... Oh, this is a food, not a treasure. I apologize. Okay. Alright, I don't think we're looking too bad here. Bonehorde Dracosaur. Nasty little top end here. Ooh, a lot of value. I'm just going to rip off this Duress immediately. Let's just take the most amount of information that we have, and it's absolutely nothing. Okay. Bang. Bang. Down to 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They could go in for what, like a frill back. I guess I could try to do this. Let's do this. Let's actually just try and steal something here. Decadent Dragon. Air Bloom. Oh, maybe I should have done this before. We could have got an extra draw out of this. That's actually kind of unfortunate. Give me a good game. I don't think it's a good game yet, but okay. They've had enough, but yeah, we've tortured them enough with Grixis Dragons. Hyunda, hello. Alright, gotta be a little more meticulous. This deck does take a lot of brain power to kind of make use of all your lands, especially because we are just committing to the Verges. So let's not go in for the Canal. Verge first. Ask questions later. Oh, wow, okay. Isn't it just the beanstalk? I mean, they don't have anything to pair with the beanstalk, but Day of Judgment kind of sucks. Like, we are a really creature-based matchup. I'm gonna be nuts. I am. I mean, we are, at the end of the day, more creature-heavy. So, I mean, swiping the board by turn 4, that kind of locks us out of anything, especially if you don't have a counter spell. Let's go for Sarkon. Got 2 Sarkons here. Behold. Which one do I behold? I guess we'll just behold this one. It's fine, whatever. Yeah, we can't get swept. I mean, we do want to... I mean, we're a dragon deck. We do... Even though we're Grixis and have access to counters, like... Let's say they would... Ooh, well, okay. Let's speak of the devil. I'm just going to assume they don't have another Day of Judgment. We're going to commit more to the board here. For sure. Yeah. The only problem is we need this blue source, kind of. So I can't do this unless I have 2 blue sources, so it's kind of the downside of running a 3-color deck, but I'm still going to go for it, man. Alright. There's actually no telling if they have a specifically another white source. Well, just kidding. But now there's no telling if they have another Day of Judgment. Okay, got a Black Cleave Cliffs. Can't even drop our stuff down. Can't even... Yeah, there's not a whole lot we can do here. We don't have double blue either, so I'm thinking about just ripping this off, but I guess we can just wait. Not really showing the best instance of the colors here. Definitely a lot of color problems. Which is quite bad. But hopefully it will not matter. See, this is so unfortunate. If we had the correct colors, we'd just counter this. So, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. That just can't happen. So if you're like thinking about running this, just keep that in mind. Like, that's just really bad. Maybe the mana base does need tweaked, but that's also another reason why we're only running 2-3 steps ahead. Not a full play set. So, is what it is. I mean, definitely just feels absolutely horrible. Get rid of that. Guess we'll just chill. I mean, we do have removal and counter spells, and we have coil and catch from the Regent. Yep, can't do much about that. I think if they do go for like Overlord or something here and get a double draw, we're basically just cooked. But I think we're just gonna have to go in for the Regent. Maybe I should have just dropped in the Sarkon. Definitely could make the case. See, there's what we kind of need here, though. This is kind of what we need. Bonehorde Dracosaur. Yeah, I think we're going to set this up here for sure. Yeah, haste. Alright, now we still have a Dispelling Exhale. Herd Migration. Okay. I would have loved if they just would have like slammed that down. That would have been kind of nice. So, they have enough to pay. If they have like a Terra Sunder or something, I mean, they can get rid of this. I think we're just holding on by this Siege. The Siege is definitely our lifeline here. Yeah, that's no problem. Gonna have to do this. I'll even show them. I don't care. I'm not greedy. I'll show you the Bonehorde Dracosaur. It's coming your way. It's definitely coming your way next turn anyway, so. With haste, I mean, that's pretty nasty. Obviously, the Dracosaur is going to have a little bit more power if it can survive. I wouldn't say we're looking too good here. 3 mystery cards. Can they remove it? It's just going to come down to if they can remove it. Alright, that's not bad. Overlord. Okay, it could be worse. It could be a lot worse. They could have just like literally any removal spell would have been significantly worse. This is okay. We're gonna need a little bit of help. That is not help. 3 lands off the top. 3 lands off the top, cuz. Let's go. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Ugh. I mean, what can you do? What can you do? Go for the throw. I don't even really know what we need at this point. It's really bad. This is only when it enters, when an opposing one enters. So this is basically just a 3/4 with haste. We do have trample though. Do I just win? Oh, these have trample. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that. Do we just win? Okay. All right, made a little bit of an ass myself, but we take it. I have absolutely no idea, but opponent seems to be roping, which is fine. Do I get the free win? I do. Okay, we will take those. Bike or hello? All right, well, one land, even on the draw, yeah, even with the surveil land, it's just not gonna work. So, well, I guess we're gonna have to forcibly make this work. So, it's probably gonna have to be realistically one of our big dragons here, which is pretty unfortunate. I don't know what we're playing against, so I guess it's probably the Hellkite. There's a lot of, you know, I guess we could play against something that goes pretty wide, and then we can go for the Regent. I don't know. Alright, not looking too good here. Ops, this is going to be, definitely going to be Corey Steelcutter. So I guess, you know, if we're on a mulligan, on the draw, I guess this is probably a little bit better to kind of alleviate some of our worries. Either a counterspell or a go for the throat. Either one is fine, but a Corey Steelcutter is not. Just honestly, if they go for Corey Steelcutter, we're just going to have to counter it. There's just no way around it. Yeah, that's fine. Stock up. All right. I think we'll just go for the throw here. Sure, whatever. You could go for the Caustic Exhale, but I think there might be... If we top deck into another land, I don't know. We'll probably have to do a little bit of thinking. Let's just top deck that land first. Before we worry about that, let's just top deck that land. That's what we should do. Let's top deck a land first. Pain. Just utter pain. We even had a mulligan, too. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could behold. I guess they would go for Corey Steelcutter. Let's try it out. Let's try it out here. If they have, like, Spell Pierce or something, that's fine. And then we can Caustic Exhale it later. I guess I could have... I don't know. I don't know. This is okay, all things considered. I mean, we're going to have to hit lands or it's not going to matter, but this is okay. If we hit a land. Nope. Alright. Let's just set you down. We're having to pay too, which is just like a little extra. I will behold you again, I guess. I guess technically the Invasion of Tarkir doesn't behold, so. Yeah, we're going to need another land. Not much else to say here. Corey Steelcutter. Yeah, we're cooked. I mean, we do have the Regent, but now that they have their third Slick Shot show off. Alright, we're finally getting to a land. It's a little bit too late, though. It's a tap land as well. Just oh boy, what do we do? I guess this, if they find a way to tap out, I mean, we could kind of do this. Realistically, let's just try this out, I guess. Pay 1. Let's just kill this now. I mean, they're gonna double spell. They're gonna have monstrous whatever. I mean, just a plethora of things. So let's just do this while we can. Ugh. Double rage. My God. All right, let's just get. Well, are we done? 8, 2, 10. Blah. Yeah. One more. Opt. Okay. Well, I guess I'm technically still alive, but now that this has a 2/2, I mean, all right, I'm glad I didn't quit. I mean, there's a chance, right? X equals 2. If they flood out, I mean, yeah, this has to be a land, or else we're just dead, basically. Okay, it's not. All right. I mean, we were just like on a complete yeah, okay. We're on we had no business winning. I don't know what else to fucking say. Do we keep this? I mean, this is kind of just like my weird brain being like, yeah, maybe. I mean, we have a counterspell for the Corey Steel. We have a Caustic Exhale to remove, you know, like a Slick Shot Show Off. So I think this alone you keep. I know it seems a little bit nasty. Plus we also have a Surveil land to kind of fix up our next draw. I'm going to be a little bit more picky. We do have the counterspell for the Quarry Steel. So I think I'm just kind of after a dragon. So let's go ahead and just push for exactly that, I suppose. Another sewers, but at this point, I'm probably just going to do this so that I can keep up a our Dispelling Exhale. We're going to need to, that's fine. Gotta counter the Quarry Steel Cutter. We can't just have that resolve. There's just no way. Decadent Dragon. It's pretty decent, actually. If we get our own Quarry Steel, that'd actually be hilarious. But now I'm thinking, I think we just drop this. There is a world where I could go for Expensive Taste. If they're not going to Quarry Steel, give me something to Dispelling Exhale. So we're inhaling. Are we going to exhale? Do not give me that Quarry Steel Cutter. We have the answer for it, but I would still prefer them just to not do anything, and then we could get Expensive Taste. That'd be hilarious. Talent. Okay. Sure. Is that it? There's a decent chance, a very, very good chance they just go in for their own counterspell here, but I'm gonna try it out. They're leaving up mana. I imagine this gets Spell Pierced or negated. Most likely Spell Pierced, but that's okay. We'll try it out. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Do have Monstrous Rage. This seems pretty cool. I can't imagine they kill me, right? So, I think I'm going to go in for a tap land here. Because we have access to this forever. I keep forgetting. Sometimes I play Ren's Resolve, and I'm not really used to that. So let's actually just do this and just kind of set up another play. Nope. That's enough lands. And then we're just still kind of hanging in there with the same exact thing. Going in for the exhale. But now it is important to note that even though we have a Decadent Dragon, exiled, we can't exhale the exiled dragon. So I'm going to go for the Caustic Exhale. A lot of exhaling. I actually did not even... I just actually realized this for the first time. These are both exhales. Yeah, no, absolutely not. Nope, don't have to hold one. Alright, this is okay. A lot of lands here, man. Was it? Yeah, game one, we just could not find a land to save our lives, and now we're just only finding lands. Quite annoying. I guess I'm going to have to pay one no matter what here. So if we go for Decadent Dragon, I guess that's the move, right? And then we can go for Cost of Exhale, get rid of you. So otherwise I can't pay the one, so bam. Let's behold you, I guess. Alright, this is okay. This isn't bad. Certainly not terrible. This Sunspine Lynx is nasty, though. I have a lot of... Oh, no. Alright. Ouch, that's so gross. This gets over it, too. Yeah, like I said, this is just perfectly fucking us. Pardon my French, but just perfectly. Ouch. Wow. I mean, we're just perfectly imperfect right now. Just so many lands. More lands than I could ever... What is going on? I mean, realistically, what do? I can't even swing in because they just have this. I guess I have Monstrous Rage, but like, can I really outspeed them? I guess I can. I'm going to try it out, I guess. Man, this is so brutal. So brutal here. I guess we're just going to Monstrous Rage and just try and outspeed them here, but if I just had anything, like literally, I mean, quite very literally anything else in my hand, I mean, we could put some sort of extra pressure on them. It's a little risky, obviously. Don't think we're starved for mana, so we can exhale the second threat, but this Lynx is going to challenge us to race, and if they just have more things in their hand, that's just going to be not good. So unfortunate, man. It's just so unfortunate. It really is. It really, really is. This could just easily be a go for the throat or something. Or just a dragon. Like, if I just got a dragon or something. Can make the case just to drop the exhale down. Just to, like, lower the damage here, so. I'm not mad. Alright. 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 Alright, alright, alright. Alright. Alright, RNGs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It wouldn't be so bad. It wouldn't be so bad if the last game we just couldn't find a land to save our damn life. And now we're just, oh god, never land. Strangely, we actually aren't completely dead in the water. Because I guess we can exhale if they have nothing else, and then we can just block. I mean, that's an option. It's our only option. Shouldn't say it's an option. It's our only option. I guess. Rip it. Rip it, dude. Grip and rip, brother. I mean, this flood has just been absolutely nasty. What pisses me off? What pisses me off is we even, like, surveilled. Okay. Alright. I mean, we're blocking. This doesn't have, this has trample. Okay. We win it. Yeah, okay. So I gotta block, take one, and then we exhale. If they have another rage, we just die, right? Alright, behold. Whatever. Yup. We trade. I take 2. Take 1. Take blah, whatever. I mean, we need a dragon here. I don't need to say anything. Okay. Well, GG's. Not the opponent's fault. Hey, I try to have a good game with you, but hey, GG's. I'm not even mad. I'm not mad at the opponent. I'm mad at the RNG gods for smiting me today, but GG's.